Happy Friday. So wrapping up, talking about the confusion that is in the media and all of the commentary that's about hybrid working. And I've been referring to a Gallup report, which in itself I found contradictory. On one hand, it said that employers and employees have found a middle ground, and then it was saying that, mandates can backfire on employers. And I also found in the research that, so many organisations are mandating return to the office. I don't think that's middle ground because employees are kicking back. So there is confusion, and I think a lot of the commentary is just muddying the waters that doesn't need to be stirred up, to be honest. And I do agree that employers and employees need to find that middle ground. They just haven't got there yet, despite what Gallup says. And leaders must listen to what employee preferences are or their expectations are, and then align them to organisational needs. And there is no one size fits all. So what do the employees want, and can we do that and still meet our business outcomes, still be competitive, still be a successful organisation? And if not, can we find a middle ground? And the middle ground is not a mandate to return full-time to the office or a mandate to return 1 or 2 days to the office or to work on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That just makes no sense. It's absolute nonsense. Why do I have to go into the office on a Wednesday to do exactly what I could have done from home and probably be more productive at the same time and avoided a 2-hour commute? Just because it's Wednesday? It makes no sense. And, employees are adults. We need to treat them as adults. Have some respect and trust them to do the right thing. And allow the leader and the team to work it out themselves. Yes, we can provide guidelines, and we should provide guidelines for distributed working. But they're guidelines that the team and the leader can take and work out how they are going to utilise them. And it should have things like, who are the hybrid employees? Not everyone can work remotely. And guidance on what sort of outcomes would be achieved best in the office as opposed to working remotely. If it's a really deep collaboration workshop, that might be better done in person. The default starting position for days employees must be in the office should be 0, and you work from there. The leader and the team collectively decide when to go into the office, when, how often, and for how long. The focus should be on outcomes and the value added, not activities and face time. And when asked, was it worth the commute? The answer must be yes. Be prepared to experiment with your working model. There is no one size fits all. Have a go, fix it, have another go, tweak it. And be empathetic to each team member's specific preferences. And on an end note, this guidance assumes that the leaders in the organisation have had education and training on how to effectively lead a distributed team. Otherwise, you could have a leader that says, no, it's just far easier to get you all back into the office 5 days a week. Talk to you next week.